Let me flip this around. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. I don't know what's going on with my video right here, but let me turn this down, you all. I'm going to wait for a moment. Yeah, I actually did a video. It was back in February of 2019. Of the cloud ships that were layered in the sky. It's right here. You can find it. If you go through my videos, you can see it. Look at that. Nobody's going to tell me that those are normal clouds, because they're not. There's no way I will ever accept anything other than those are not of this world. Okay, what's up there in the sky, it's not of this world. Yeah, and you can find this video if you go back on my if you go back on the YouTube channel. Hello everyone. Yeah, no proof normal. Yeah. So if you go back on my YouTube channel, you can look in the videos. You should be able to find these clouds, and even look up here, you all. There's an opening up here in the cloud. Look at that. And these are from the ones that are literally layered in the sky. And that was in February. February of last year. I'm telling you what, I just don't know what to think. And I can't fathom why other people accept no other explanation other than a scientific explanation, okay? Where it doesn't leave room for anything else. It doesn't. Yeah, when all you're going to do is read the scientific explanation for anything and everything, you're not going to be able to see the ships in the sky. You're not going to be able to think otherwise, because you're letting someone else think for you. Okay, it's time we need to start thinking for ourselves. I would highly encourage you to think outside the box and quit accepting everything that you read or everything that's literally shoved down your throat, okay? We have been schooled with certain trains of thoughts. We really have. Hello, everyone. And I would encourage you, you can go look at this video right here. 2/14/2019. I wasn't loading very much back then. I wasn't. But there are ships that were in the sky. Let me see if I can get to this. Boom, look at this. There's even beings inside these ships. Hello, everyone. And thank you all for all the comments on that live video of the sky. I know there's some not too kind comments, but ignore them. Ignore the not too kind comments. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah, I know I have, let me see if I can get back over here to this, I know I have a video on the YouTube that I did more footage of those clouds. Yes, hello everyone. Yeah, back and forth since the 50s, and the government decided to keep it. Well, I don't think that's very nice. So yeah, this video right here, it has really gotten a lot of views. I think someone has did a a video on these and sent people over here, and that's okay. Yeah, but these right here, the things that are layered in the sky, these clouds that are layered are the one and the same, like these. They are one and the same. If you were to go to this page, you would see them up close, layered. They were right in front of my face. Yeah. Let me flip this around. Well, too bad you can't see anything. Clouds can appear what you want them to be. Am I correct? Anita Edmonds, you are correct in your own perception. You are, because no one else will ever get other people to think otherwise. They won't. We perceive things how we want to perceive them, but Those aren't normal clouds in the sky. I can tell you that right now. Absolutely. It's not normal to be driving down the highway and you have this right there in front of your face, encircling the whole perimeter. What kind of explanation would that be? Cumulus clouds. I'm sorry, they're not. They're not of this world. Those clouds are not normal clouds. There's beings in them and there's ships in them. They're cloaked. Okay, I'm not going to think otherwise because that's not normal to me. Even my own being is telling me, Gina, that ain't normal, because you know what? I'm not going to accept the scientific explanation for these. I'm not. Even if I was to see that even years ago, there's no way someone would give me a scientific explanation and I would accept it, because that is not normal by any stretch of the imagination to see clouds literally circling north, south, east, or west like that in the skies. It's not normal. Okay, it isn't. Whoopsie. I'm trying to flip this thing around right here. They're not. Okay, they're not. But if you wanted to check out a video, let me tell you something about these clouds right here. These were live photos that were in my phone. Guess what? I went back and I looked at all of my live photos. Every single live photo that was taken during that period of time on my phone has disappeared. Every single screenshot that I had took off the live photo has totally disappeared off my cell phone. They totally got rid of it. It's not there anymore. The only footage I have is here on this YouTube and on my hard drives that I saved, because, you know, look at this. Yeah, look at this, you all. Can you imagine just driving down the road and seeing this right there in your face, circled all around the perimeter? As you turn your head, this is all you see, and I'm not exaggerating at all. It's the same thing that happened right there, right here. Let me see. Right there. They were one and the same, you all. It's exactly what they were, except these were a little lighter than these right there. Beautiful hairstyle. Larry, I'm going to tell you what happened to my hair. It got too puffy, so you know what I did? This is off subject. Thank you, by the way. I went into the bathroom just probably around an hour ago, and I cut my own hair. I cut my own hair all the way around is what I did. I did it myself because I don't like going to the beautician and they mess my hair up. So if I want it cut right, I got to do it myself. These are clouds with very particular shapes, and some has whimsical shapes. And can you make doubt that they are? You cut your hair. You cut my own hair short too. Yeah, it's easy if you got the patience to do it. Yeah, look at this, you all. And it really made me upset. I'm going to show you something too in here. If you go to this video, you can see it. There's faces in the clouds. And I don't think this is what you have to fear. I don't think you have to fear what's encircling the sky. What I think our greatest threat is AI. Have you seen the real-life robots? Like in Star Trek, they literally move. Well, they got robots that literally, they're better than any soldier that is on the face of the earth, okay? These robots are just like the Terminator. I saw a video of the robot somebody made. You can't knock them down. It's like the Terminator. That's our greatest threat on this earth, okay? And who knows, they could have been building them up there in the sky like on Star Wars and coming down. That's our greatest threat. This right here, this is not your greatest threat, but I'm telling you, there's something in the skies, and they're not of this earth, but they're here for a particular reason, okay? They are. See, look at this. They're looking out, and I'm sorry I had to hold my phone here, but they won't let me log on to my the live stream on the YouTube so I can go live. So I have to do this, but that's all right. Yeah. Yeah, you had to, I'm jumped the subject in. You got to make, you've got to make, well, great, I just lost my train of thought. You got to improvise when those salons and beauty shops were cut or closed. You got to cut your own hair or cut hair for others people. Hello. You've seen them yesterday, yeah. I'm telling you all. See, look at this, okay? This is the footage that I have back from 2019 of these like type of clouds right here. And I'm just so glad they weren't literally circled thick like that, because that was scary, because that was in the afternoon. It really did scare me because I had never seen anything like it in my life. You can see they're the same type of clouds is what they are. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Yeah. I just could not get on it. I just could not get over this, you all. I really could not. Crystal, have I ever taken a film of really nasty storm? You should do that sometime. Yes, I have, and it was really strange. There are beings in there. There's UFO ships in there. And if you catch the lightning, there's literally, this is really strange, there's like big wide bands that show up in the sky, big wide dark bands. And I think they might be increasing the intensity of the storms and the lightnings. This is real, okay? This is real. And our world is changing, okay? Right there. And this is all I have. There's nothing left on my phone. They took them off my phone. I just have this, and they've probably taken them off the Facebook too, but it was really neat. It was totally shocking, and I don't think anything was by accident. I was looking for a stove for my sea shed, a little bitty antique stove, old-fashioned wood stove, and I had just so happened to leave work that afternoon early, and I had to come back because I was working second shift. So it was around 3:30 in the afternoon. I was able to see them circled all around the perimeter. No, it was like 5:30. That was my break. My break was at 5:30 was my lunch. So it was around that time frame. I probably left around 4 in the afternoon. And these were encircled all around the sky. And I can't remember the time frame when I filmed this. It probably was around 5 something. I think it was. It was around 5 something when I filmed these clouds right here in Henryville, Indiana. That's what it was, the same time frame. I wonder if it's something about that, because it was about that time when I did this one. Yeah, I would encourage you to learn to think for yourself, okay? I would. Don't take everything that you read in a textbook, you see on the news for granted, and what everyone else tells you, okay? Because there is a school of thought that we have all been brought up with, okay? We have. And I love science. I really do love science. And I don't have anything against it. But you know what? These ships are real that are in the sky. And there's something going on in the clouds, okay? And to dismiss that there's nothing up there is to be in denial. It really is. And when you put yourself in a box, when you think that way, that there's nothing up there in the sky, okay? That's what I feel like you do when you do that. You put yourself in a box, and you are in denial because you don't want to see anything else, because it might be too great for your conscience or your spirit within you to even contemplate. Okay, some people literally will just turn their head. They can, okay, this is what my husband did one day. I said, do you see those ships right there? I said, do these look like normal clouds to you? He goes, I don't see nothing. Immediately turned his head like that. I said, now you know that does not look normal at all. And I had some ships that I took pictures of. I said, you know that, I said, did you see those ships? Can you see those ships? I'm telling you, this is what my husband did. I said, I had this picture right here. I said, now you know that these aren't insects, are they? He looked at them, and he literally turned his head the other way. I don't see nothing. That's what he did. He don't see nothing. He said it could be anything. Just like other people on here. Could be anything. But then he started laughing, because that's what I tell him some people do. So these ships right here, and this is why I say, see how they're layered right here and they're all straight? You can see how they're layered and they're all straight. Okay? And that's why I think, well, these are really, these are laid on top of one another, and I don't like it. But these are layered too, okay? That's why I say that there's ships in the sky. There's ships in the clouds, because these layer themselves also. Yeah, people can't handle the truth, because it will literally shatter their reality. And then they'll have to start contemplating, okay, now what? Okay, they will. It's okay for people to watch the sci-fi movie about aliens are killing you and stuff like that, but to really have something put in front of them, that's real life. And see, they don't want to see it. They'd rather watch it on the movies and stuff that's what they resonate with, the sci-fi world. But to see it in reality, they're not going to accept it, you all. They're not. Bama, you're right. They won't be able to. Yeah, they won't. And so, yeah, I was so excited. I kept seeing them form in the sky all day long when I was on my way to my mom's. And I thought, I got to get a picture, and I couldn't. I had to wait till I got home before I could get any pictures of them, you all. These aren't normal clouds at all. You can even see big squares up here. And openings right here. You can see big heads. I'm just going to say it. There's beings up there with great big heads. It may sound funny to you that they make the clouds. Some of you may have seen it before. They have like dark smoke that comes out of the orifices, the openings of their heads, and the smoke comes out and makes dark clouds or light gray clouds. It happens like that. Yes, I'm not joking. I've seen it so many times, and to get on here and say something like that, people think, well, this lady's done lost it. No, I haven't lost it. I found it. I have found it. I really have. So just as these ships right here, you can't deny that these these are ships. You can't deny that unless you want to be in denial. Okay, these are ships. And they layer themselves on one another, on top of one another. And really, this is one of the clearest pictures I have ever gotten with my clip-on lens of the ships. Just like that, you can see them. If you were to zoom up right there, they look like two eyes underneath there. But yeah, the detail that is in this photo is really, it's undeniable. Okay, it is. And these aren't little, they're not tiny, okay? They're not tiny. I just want to emphasize that they're not tiny. They are great big ships is what they are. Enormous ships. Let me get to, they're enormous and they're long. And I think some of them are in the clouds like that. Yeah. Well, I don't want to be on here too long, but I did want to get on here because I didn't have nothing to share. I did not. It's raining outside, and I've been busy, but I thought I better get on here today because I don't have a video put together, but I'll do a live video. Zin Aru, they're clouds, but IDO. I hear something outside. Something is happening in our world, most definitely. So this is why I say they're ships, because these right here have the ability to layer themselves upon one another. Just like these clouds right here. But let me tell you what, it was just like, you go to that video and you can see it. If you can manage to find your way back to that video, you can see them. I don't know what that thing's going to do, but I'm not going on there anymore. I'm not. Yeah, they are suspect. They really are. And you know, if you haven't went on, I don't know how this does for you all. If you would go to my YouTube channel, I know that sometimes you can't find the videos that you want. But I guess you go, like right here. Oopsie, in that section. And then it shows you all the videos that I've got. And all these, everything you see on here, I took them myself, unless otherwise stated. Like this right here was shared from Mikhail Wojciechowski, the images. All of these other ones I've taken myself. And you can just scroll down and you can, hopefully you could see all these pages. I've got like 900 and some odd videos on here. For those who are interested in going back to February of 2019. I've heard the big shift is coming. I really have. Yeah. When you go out, you lose track of time. It's true, and I'm losing track of time too. I think we all are. It's like time has been speeded up. And then it really has, you have to think, there's so many people who are tired all the time, and they're pushing these energy drinks and stuff. Why all of a sudden? Okay, really. But I'm going to get back to this. These are ships. I wholeheartedly believe and feel within my spirit they are ships, and I'm not going to just dismiss them as cumulus clouds or whatever. I'm not. I'm not going to think anything other. I'm not. I am not. You heard the humming sound. I used to hear it a long time ago. I don't hear it out here in the country where I'm at. But I've heard that humming sound that you speak of. I really have. And I wonder if they're digging great big tunnels under the ground with the great big machines that they have. They look like kind of like a big old, they're like a big old drill that like straight into the earth and into the rock. Yeah. And with that being said, I am going to go, but I wanted to get on here really fast because like I said, I didn't have a video put together, but I did want to get on here to let you know that I'm still here. I really am. I'm still here. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I wouldn't tell you, I don't have that one video up anymore. But yeah, you can see that one video if you go back on my YouTube page. Look at that with these ships too. So I've got a lot of ships, and yeah, there's like so many ships on here. Look at that sun simulator right there. Yeah, check out the rest of the videos because I do have documentation on a lot of things. And some of the videos earlier, they didn't get very many views because I was just starting off. DEW, yes. All right, you all have a wonderful rest of your day.